Welcome. Today we are looking at methods used by the African nationalists to fight for political liberation in South Africa. They organized political parties such as ANC and Pan-African Congress to champion their grievances. They made use of trade unions to press for better working and living conditions. They organized protest marches, defiance campaigns and demonstrations. The nationalists would occasionally use military force. African nationalists also employ diplomacy in an attempt to get the government's attention and that of the international community. On many occasions, the ANC contracted the OAU and the UN to force the unjust regime to grant them freedom. The nationalists who were arrested or detained often went on hunger strike to press the government to grant them political independence. Africans also used print media, such as pamphlets and newspapers, to highlight the injustices of the apartheid regime. The church leaders such as Bishop Desmond Tutu and Alan Bosak led to fight against apartheid. Role played by Nelson Mandela in the struggle against apartheid. He was one of the founder members of the ANC Youth League. In 1952, Mandela was elected the Deputy President General of ANC. He was one of the organizers of defiance campaigns against the apartheid regime. Mandela used his experience as a lawyer to defend many Africans who got into trouble. He was among the nationalists who in 1955 formulated the Freedom Charter, which declared that South Africa belonged to all races in the country. In 1960, he formed Umkhonto weSizwe, Spear of the Nation, to fight for African independence. He traveled outside South Africa to solicit support from other countries. In 1964, he was jailed for life due to his alleged subversive activities. He was confined in the Robben Island. President Frederick de Klerk released Mandela on 11 February 1990. In 1994, Mandela made history when he was elected the first black president of a democratic South Africa. Problems encountered by the nationalists in South Africa. Many Africans were killed by the apartheid regime in South Africa for fighting for their political rights. Many nationalists were harassed, arrested, and detained. Many nationalists were forced to flee the country and seek refuge in other African countries like Zimbabwe, Zambia, Angola, Kenya, and Tanzania. African political parties were outlawed and the nationalists persecuted. African journalists were harassed and their newspapers banned for reporting on apartheid. Trade unions and other African leaders were perpetually intimidated by security agents. The apartheid regime confined Africans to the Bantustans based on their ethnic communities in order to separate African communities. The past laws were also used to curtail the freedom of movement among the Africans to stop them from taking part in the struggle for liberation and to make it easier for the Europeans to acquire cheap African labor. Thanks a lot for subscribing and listening to me. God bless you.